Once upon a time, a line we all grew up hearing in the beginning to an endless number of interesting fairy tales, which were always considered an enjoyable way to teach children life lessons. So far, the Chauvet Cave, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in France, is considered the oldest representation of storytelling, dating back 36,000 years. The cave paintings are believed to tell the story of a volcanic eruption and feature multiple predatory animals escaping. Today, we tell stories through different methods of illustration, writing, and verbal storytelling. What started out as simple fairy tales has evolved into a method of exploring emotions, building vocabulary, improving interactions, and reinforcing overall cognition. The latest form of sharing stories, however, is unusual and called sensory storytelling. But what exactly is sensory storytelling? Sensory stories creatively engage children with a story that is told using a combination of text and matching sensory experience that involves the child's five senses: touch, sight, sound, taste, and smell. For example, the famous Cinderella story would be told using more than just a storybook. The part of the story in which Cinderella's fairy godmother arrives and asks her to collect a big round pumpkin in sensory reading, children can touch a big ball which feels exactly like a pumpkin. Later in the story, when the clock strikes at 12 and Cinderella has to run home, the sound created by a clock bell can be recreated by giving children wooden chimes to snap together. Children with learning difficulties and autism specifically thrive with sensory stories, as it allows them to engage more fully with the story. Children with autism in many cases seek sensory stimulations. Thus, sensory stories take advantage of that by allowing children to experience things. Additionally, it helps with language learning, improving social skills, and strengthening memory. As part of Qatar's continuous effort to aid children with special needs, the Qatar National Library has been frequently hosting an hour-long sensory stories program in support of children with autism spectrum disorder, sensory processing disorder, and developmental disabilities. So far, Sensory Souq participated in several events, including ones held at Qatar National Library and Hamad bin Khalifa University. In addition to selling ability-friendly products, it also serves as a platform to announce and host events, webinars, and discussions around autism. Engaging in sensory experiences from a young age is recommended by educators and psychologists to parents of special needs children, because it strengthens the bond between parents and their children and creates valuable shared communal time.